خب Okay, good evening, Coach. First, your opening statement, and then questions.
Okay, we had an excellent beginning, but after that we began to concede offensive rebounds, and not only offensive rebounds, if not the next action after that offensive rebound was too easy for Maccabi. We could come back to the game during a lot of minutes, but at this moment, the team, maybe you read about it or you write about this, that we are in a difficult situation. I was in a, just for one game, I'm waiting for another coach from my position of the B team. And maybe that's the reason, or I don't know, we were fragile. And we had like 3 little pieces of 1 minute and a half, 2 minutes each that kill us. And Maccabi, as normal in a good team, competitive team, took advantage of that situation. Any questions? Okay.
Coach, actually you will concentrate on Copa del Rey and on the league. Does that start in, that's not start, the opposition EuroLeague will have that will have an impact on your games in Spain, on the national championship and on the Spanish Cup?
Well, at this moment, I don't know what you know or what you don't know. They asked me to coach, practices and maybe that game, but they are trying to sign another coach. Then it's the next coach, I think, who is going to, take those decisions. As you said, very soon we have this competition of the King Cup, which is a super competition, and it's, win or go home, quarterfinals, semifinals, and final. As I said to my team tonight, we played excellent. This team that has these, little spots of 2 minutes, horrible 2 minutes in a row, is able to do 30-some minutes excellent. Is the same team that was able to win Cheska, playing a super game, and it's not so far. Then, with that talent, with whoever comes, I'm sure they'll work hard. But the King Cup, there is an ACB game in the middle, but the King Cup is very soon. Mm-hmm.
Why players like Jackson and Koponen didn't play today?
I didn't understand well.
Why players like Jackson and Koponen didn't play today?
Well, we have 14 players ready to play, plus some injured, and then 2 had to be out of the list, and I used only 10. That was my decision, and I don't know what else to say. They are in shape. I just practiced 2 days, and I used 10 players. But they are talented, and they are part of the team for sure. Okay.
Que tengan buen viaje.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the post-game press conference. Coach, please, your opening statement and then some questions.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to congratulate our team for one more win in EuroLeague. I think it was important. Like someone asked me before the game about the pressure. Always is pressure, and when the players react under such pressure on the important game, it's always good sign. Now we have to rest and come back to work and to prepare the cup game. What I can emphasize today, let's say even we lead first half, they had a 10 offensive rebound and they create a lot of problem to us with a second chance point, and I think 3 or 4 threes after offensive rebound, and the entire second half they had only 1. When we're playing some defense, our life is easier because our talent is not questionable, and we always find a way how to score. And, that's less or more. If you have any question, you are more than welcome.
Hi, Coach.
Yeah.
First of all, how do you feel personally?
Forget it.
Yeah. Okay. How important was it to you to use Jay Cohen, like Guy told us that you're thinking about how to put him in the rotation in the EuroLeague, and tonight it paid off. So how important was it to you?
Lately, he's playing very good basketball, and we knew that he is going to play important minutes tonight. How much you cannot predict, even we working on the minutes before the game. And like this reaction, and I'm so happy because of that.
Coach, good evening. Aside of the performance, very impressive attacking performance and very impressive defense in the second half. I mean, by your defensive rebound. You're pleased. You're probably pleased with the number of turnovers. It's relatively very low for Maccabi in EuroLeague.
Yeah,
It's sort of responsibility of the players.
I said it very often. We are number 1 pace team in Europe, and we are the 3rd best team in Europe by not turn off the ball. It's very, very important. If we're going to fix our defense, if we're going to reduce a couple of possession of the opponent's team, it's mean a lot for us.
Coach, good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A couple of points. One On the defensive side, you still gave up 13 three-pointers, which is a tremendous amount. Comment about that, and then I'll follow up with the second.
Yeah, I don't think that we have to talk, when we're talking about defense, that we separate the 3 points and 2 points. I think we have to look at it in general. And look at these 7 shots for 15 made. It's like a 40% compared to our 55. It is sometimes you have to give up of something to play good defense. Anyway, we did a couple of mistakes by over helping, which is kind of our sickness from the beginning. But let's say what we did after Žalgiris game and how we worked on these details, I really like it, and hope in the future, in the soon future, we're gonna resolve it.
Now, usually when you start off the third quarter, we see sometimes Pierre Jackson out there trying to get, usually the spark plug in the third quarter. Barcelona went on a run, and you elected not to put him out until really much later, obviously in the fourth quarter, and then he scored a ton of points, 15 points. Were you concerned that he wasn't going to get his points tonight?
If I concern what?
That he wasn't going to get his points. Every night he usually scores, 15, 16, 17 points. At that point he had 3. Were you concerned he wasn't going to get his points? And then, therefore, it would...
He's one of the most talented players I ever had in my career. And you cannot give up on him. I think this year we lost 1 game by putting on him, and he with a bad performance at the end. But it's tough to keep that talent on the bench, even he doesn't play his best game. But at the end, this time we had right, and then he did what he did doing usually, but just for short amount of time.
Coach, with you winning tonight and Baskonia losing to Panathinaikos, next week they have CSKA away. Do you think that maybe this night it's the turning point for you guys to look up in the rankings and not down to the 8th place? Because maybe time to change to think about finishing 7th or 6th maybe?
That was your question, if I remember, before the trip in Žalgiris. I'm promised to you that we're going to try to win every game. But believe me, I don't look down. I don't want to see anything under 8th seed. We're going game by game, and we're trying to win as much as possible. Now 8 games left. I think we have good score in second part of the EuroLeague, and we will try to continue.
Coach, we knew DeAndre Kane has a so-called special feelings towards Barcelona prior to the game. They played, from a point of view, at excellent, at least the first quarter, taking out Santos completely out of the game. You needed a special motivation for that, you need a special ordinance, or this is the way you felt this is the way you're gonna perform against Barcelona?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I know how we're preparing him to play any game. You know that he is not outstanding shooter, but there is so many other things. And today, what he did is impressive. I'm so sorry. Let's say EuroLeague improved a lot by rules, and the quality of this basketball is really impressive. But that dunk, what they annulate from him, I don't want to blame the referee. That's the rule, But that make basketball today attractive, and why the people coming to the arena, And in the NBA, it will never happen, And overall, he played a very good game.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.